felt like I was on a spaceship. And I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Be good just to hold them down by your side. Yeah, great.
Well, we were real happy with what was going on. And at the end of the day, you know, you gotta be happy.
Welcome back to Kirill Smashes Acting. I'm Kirill, actor, educator, cat enthusiast. Today's video is covering a very special request by one of my students, and that is, how do you keep yourself from getting nervous at an audition? Let's talk about why we get nervous in the first place. The biggest reason that we as actors get nervous, or we as people, is because we don't have control of the outcome. Yes, we have control over the product that we show the judges, but we don't have control over what they decide. And that's nerve-wracking, no matter who you are. So because of that, this video is all about giving you back the control. Here's what you need to think about when taking back your control. Number one, look after yourself. Get enough sleep. Eat right. Keep your body healthy. I'm not here to tell you how to exercise or how to eat well, but make sure that your body, physically and emotionally, feels strong and ready to go. The fewer things that are bothering you mentally, physically, emotionally, means that you have fewer obstacles to keep you from succeeding in the room. I get it. When we have a big audition, it's hard to think of the basic things. But you're a human being. You need to eat and sleep well, so start doing those ahead of your auditions. When we get nervous, sometimes our brain won't let us sleep, or our body won't feel like we need to eat. But if you create an eating and sleeping routine, you don't have to think about it, so your body's going to be ready. The next thing to think about is getting positive thoughts in your head. If you're the kind of actor that starts thinking about all of the negative connotations of not booking an audition, well, you're not going to survive in this business much longer. One of the difference between a successful actor and someone who's not acting anymore is that the successful actor didn't quit. Now, obviously, there's a lot of other things there, but you have zero chance if you think negatively and cut yourself off before you even walk into the room. The other thing you need to do to get yourself away from thinking negatively is create goals for each audition that are not about whether you book the job, but are about your performance. Let's look at it this way. If I know that emotional vulnerability is my weakness in auditions, if I have an audition coming up that requires me to be emotional, I can create a goal of honestly moving my character through an emotional arc during an audition. That way I can practice towards that goal, and if I walk out of the audition room knowing I did at least that, then I can walk out knowing that I've succeeded. Whether I booked the job or not, that's not up to me. But I had a goal, I set my rehearsals up to accomplish that goal, and I accomplished that goal in the audition room, and that's enough to be positive. The rest is out of your control. Step number 3 to taking back control is practice. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice. I don't just mean practicing your audition, because obviously you need to practice your audition. The big key here is practicing your warm-up to get yourself into your working mindset. If you can create a warm-up that relaxes your body, gets your brain focused, and keeps your breathing under your control, you've already succeeded. Your nerves are going to be going crazy from the moment you walk into the holding room. So your warm-up should be a step-by-step process to calm your nerves down and to get your brain focused on what it has to do as the character. This way, the warm-up is the way that you break those nerves. If you've ever heard an actor or an athlete saying that they were in the zone, that just means their brain was so focused on their task that everything else dropped away. One of the goals of your warm-up should be to get your mental state as close to that as possible. That way, after you said your slate, you do your moment before, and now you're focused on your performance, you're focused on getting your objective. That way the auditioners see you going after something, and whether you get the job or not, you walk out having made a positive impression on them. You keep making positive impressions on people, and they're going to notice. The key point I want you to take away from this is that repetition combined with goal setting and reflection is what's going to give you the control you want. And in an audition room, seeing an actor being engaged and in control is extremely powerful for the judges, even if they don't hire you. The last step in this video is breathe. No matter what we do to try to gain control, something is going to get in our heads. And this is why you need to create a breathing mechanism to calm yourself down. For me personally, I take a few long, calming breaths in through my nose, out through my mouth. By doing that, my heart rate starts going down a little bit, and I can once again go back to my warm-up and start getting myself back into control. Start to play around with your breath to see what kind of breathing calms you down. Once you find it, it's not going to be a cure-all to get rid of your nerves permanently, but it is a way to start bringing yourself back in control, and then letting the rest of your warm-up or your routine get yourself back in control. I hope you enjoyed that video. Hit the like button, subscribe, maybe share this with somebody who might enjoy it or might land a job from it. This is Ginger Spice. She was actually born in my guest bedroom, and her 5 siblings are named after the Spice Girls and one David Beckham. But she's almost ready for adoption. Say goodnight, Ginger. Good night, Ginger.